Hello crochet friends and welcome back. We're working on our alphabet. We've done A and B. Today we're going to start with C. So I'm going to put our little A and B aside and we're going to get going here. I'm still using the H 5mm crochet hook and my same yarn that I was using before. It's that Yarnspirations Caron Simply Soft, and I believe it's just off-white. Just nice off-white plain. So use what you'd like. It is a 4, so that's what I'm using. And I'm going to start with the chaining 16. So if this is the first letter you're doing with us, I will go slow and just repeat everything. So we're going to make our loop and drop our working tail behind. Go inside, grab that, and pull these two, and pull that up on the shank of our hook. Get us going here. All right. So we want to start with chaining 16. So we're going to yarn over and pull through 1. Yarn over and pull through 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, that is the base of our work there where we're going to get started. We want to start in the second chain from our hook. So this is our first one right here where we are, right? We're going to go into the second. It's a chain, so it's just the one loop, and we're going to single crochet. So we're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to work down back to the very beginning, and we're going to single crochet each of these chain. We'll have a total of 15, and we'll have 15 stitches on our work the whole way through this block that we're making. So it's not going to change. Our count needs to remain the same. So these are single crochets, and they are in a chain, like I said, so you're just picking up that half of the stitch there, not a whole, like a whole stitch, you know, as we get going, you'll see that. So this is just that one piece you're picking up. And we're going along. And this is row 1 on our work. And we are single crocheting. And we're going to make the edge around the letter like we did with A and B. So you have that little bit of a border around it, trying to make the letters look as similar in size for each of the blocks here. So we're getting to the end. We're just single crocheting along here, nice and easy. Now when we get to the end of every one of our rows, we want to chain 1. So we yarn over and pull through, and we turn our work. So now we're on the other side of our work. Okay, so this is now row 2 of our work. Row 2 is an even row, and all even rows in the block get single crochets the whole way across. So now it's the whole stitch, see? So you get the 2 pieces. So now we will single crochet these 15 stitches going across our work here, and it's floppy. So, you know, just take your time. Always at first when that project's trying to be built up, I always feel like my thumb's in the way and y'all can't see what I'm doing very good. I do try to move it, but I do feel like I'm just holding on the best I can to keep the project from going all willy-nilly everywhere. So do try to keep it as straight as you can. We don't want to twist our work at all, especially with those foundation chains at the beginning. Sometimes they get twisted up a little bit. You gotta be careful with those. We don't want it to be twisted. Okay, so this is 15 again. Like I was saying, your count's not gonna change on your work at all. So, and in order to keep your picture right, you gotta always have that 15 in your square. Your square won't be straight, you know, like a proper square shape if you don't have the right number of stitches for each row that you're doing. So we're getting near the end, and if you've done A and B with me, you know what I'm going to say. That last stitch, it lays a little funky, so make sure you get it. So see it here? Here it is. There's your number 15. So you want the whole thing You don't want to miss that one. So there we go, 15, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, this is row 3, and we are going to get going with some bobbles here. So let's get going with 5 single crochets. So here's 1 single crochet, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's 5 single crochets. And now our next one is going to be a bobble. So we're going to yarn over, enter your stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over, go back in that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, just 2. So now we have 3. Yarn over, go in for the 3rd time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, we have 5 loops, and we pull through all 5 of those loops. Okay, now we want to single crochet the next stitch that holds our bobble down, and we yarn over because the next one's another bobble. So enter for the 1st time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, just 2, yarn over, enter for the 2nd time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, so we have 3, yarn over, enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, we have our 5, we want to pull through all 5. Okay, single crochet the next stitch. There we go. Now we need 1 more bobble for this row here. So here's our bobble in this next stitch. So that was the 1st time. This is the 2nd time. And 1 more. The 3rd time. We have 5. Pull through all 5. Okay, we should have 5 stitches remaining. So let's single crochet those 5 stitches. So this is 1, ties down our bobble there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1, turn your work. Oh, they look so pretty, don't they? It's always so nice when you start getting those on there. Okay, this is 4, row 4. It is even. It's the front of our work, and we're going to single crochet across our 15 stitches. So your stitch count should be still 15 because each of those bobbles takes up 1 stitch apiece. Okay, so when you get to those bobbles, be careful. Try not to snag any of them. And it's that long stitch on top because you went through so many loops, right? Don't forget in between those little single crochets that you did, and they kind of tuck in there a little bit between the bobbles. So you see, you want to make sure you're getting those too. So get everybody going across. These are your 15 single crochets. Nice and easy. Beautiful. That's looking good today. Hopefully you're having a good crochet day today. All right, getting near the end. 1 more single crochet. Here it is. That's the end of our row. So we chain 1 and we turn our work. We are on the back. Oops, sorry about that. I'm making all sorts of noises here. We are on the back. So this is 5, row 5. And we want to single crochet the first 3 stitches. So here's 1 single crochet. And then 2. And 3. Okay, so row 5 starts out with 3 single crochets. Now we're going to bobble, so we yarn over. We're going into that next stitch there. And we yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in again. Yarn over and pull through 2. 1 more time, right? because we know we don't have 5 on our hook. Until we have that 5, we know that's our last time there. Okay, 3 single crochets, a little bobble there, and now 7 single crochets. So here's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7. So that's 7. Okay, now we're going to bobble in our next one. So yarn over, enter the next stitch. Here it is for me. That's the first time. And then we're going to go in the second time, all in the same stitch. And the third time. How you doing? Are those bobbles going okay? Pull through, everybody. You should have 3 stitches left on your work. So here's 1, 2, and 3. All right, 3 single crochets. Chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. We're going to take a look at it. I'm just going to pull that out. So we're ready to go for next time there. We've done our chain 1 and turn. This is the bottom of your letter C because we work from the bottom up on our work here. So far so good. We still have 15 stitches on our work. This is what it should look like so far, and I'll see you next time. We'll continue working with row 6. Thank you and have a joyful day.